Hello guys, welcome in today's session. I am Professor Fayyaz Khabadi from Department of Mechanical Engineering. In today's session, we are going to learn how to find the length of links in 4-bar mechanism with Chebyshev spacing method and Freudenstein's equation from unit number 5, synthesis of mechanism from theory of machine subject. The problem statement is in front of you. I read the problem statement. Determine the length of link of a 4-bar mechanism to generate the function y is equal to phi sin x. The value of x varies from 0 degree to 90 degree. That means starting s is 0 and final x is 90 degree. Angle of driving link from 30 degree to 150 degree. That means theta starting, the theta is denoted the inclination of driving link with respect to fixed links as we learned in previous session. I will share the link of that session. So theta starting is given 30 degree and theta final is given 150 degree. The angle of driven link varies from 60 degree to 120 degree and the inclination of output link or driven link is denoted by phi. So phi starting is given 60 degree and phi final is given 120 degree. Assume a suitable length of fixed link. Use 3 precision points from Chebyshev spacing method. So data is given here is y is equal to y sin phi, that is the function which is given in problem statement. Y is equal to phi sin x. Starting x is 0. X varies from 0 to 90 degree. So starting x is 0 and final x is 90 degree. So delta x will become final value minus starting value of x. So final x, which is given 90 degree, minus starting x, which is given 0. So 90 minus 0 is equal to 90 degree. That will become delta x. 3 precision points, we have to find out the value up to 3 precision points. So n is equal to 3. Theta as starting is given 30 degree. Theta final is given 150 degree. So delta theta that we find out later, phi s is given 60 degree and phi final, which is inclination of output link, is given 120 degree. Function y is equal to phi sin x. So y sin starting x is 0. So y starting will become here sine of 0 into phi, that will become 0, and y final putting the value of y into sine of final, that is final x is given 90 degree. So we will get y final when putting the value of x final. So x final is given 90, sine of 90 is equal to 1 into phi. So y final will become phi. So delta y is not given in the problem statement, but we can find out with help of given function y starting and y final. So y final phi minus y starting will find out here 0. So delta y will become here phi. Final y phi minus starting y 0. So phi minus 0 is equal to phi. That will become delta y. Now to find out delta theta. Delta theta is equal to difference of starting final theta minus starting theta. So final theta is given 150 degree and starting theta is given 30 degree, which is inclination of input link. 150 minus 30 is equal to 120 degree is the value of delta theta. Now delta phi is equal to final phi, which is given 120 degree, minus starting phi is equal to 60 degree. 120 minus 60 is equal to 60 degree. That will become value of delta phi. Now the first step to find out our solution is to calculate the value of x1, x2, x3. Why x3 up to x3 only? Because we have to find out the value up to 3 precision points only. So we have to find out the value of x1, x2 up to x3 only at J1, J2 and J3. So we know the formula of Chebyshev spacing method to find out the precision points is xg is equal to 1 by 2 x final plus xs starting minus average of starting x and final x. So xf minus xs divided by 2 into cos of pi into 2j minus 1 divided by 2n. Remember that j is an integer value. J is integer value 1, 2 or 3. That integer value we have to convert into degree because we have to take the cos of angle degree. So conversion of this term into degree, I will multiply that term pi 2j minus 1 divided by 2n into 180 by pi. Okay, conversion of radian into degree, I will multiply that term into 180 by pi. Remember that point in examination point of view. If you don't convert that integer value into degree, your complete answer will be wrong. Okay, so that complete term before finding the cos of this value, I have to convert that term into degree by multiplying 180 by pi. Now first I have to find out x at 1. X at 1 is equal to 1 by 2. Final x is equal to 90 plus starting x is given 0 minus 1 by 2. 90 minus 0 cos of pi to j is equal to 1 here because x is equal to 1. We have to find out x1. So value of j will become 1 here. 2 1 minus 1 divided by 2n into 180 by pi. So pi and this pi will get cancelled. Okay, 2 minus 1 is equal to 1, and this 6 into this 180 which is in numerator. If I multiply this will become 6 180 by 6. 180 by 6 is equal to 30 degree. So pi will get cancelled. 30 into this 1. So cos of 30 we have to find out, and after multiplying this, after solving this equation, I will find out the value of x1 is equal to 6.028 degree. Value of x1 is equal to 6.028 degree. Now I have to find out x at 2. X at 2. This complete term will become same. This complete term will become same. This cos of only j value will change here 2. Instead of 1, that j value at 2, I have to find out 2. So pi 2 to the 4 minus 1. 4 minus 1, 3. 3 divided by 6. 3 pi divided by 6 into 180 by pi. So pi will get cancelled. 6 into this 60 into 4 minus 1 3, 60 into 4. So after solving this equation, the value of x2 I can get here 45 degree. Value of x2 is equal to 45 degree. And now the third parameter that I have to find out is x at 3. X at 3, this complete will become same. This complete term will become same. Cos of pi to j. Here j is equal to 3. J is equal to 3 minus 1 divided by 2 into 3 into 180 by pi. So value of x3 will become here 83.9711 degree. Value of x3 I am getting here 83.9711. So these are the this is the first step to find out the value of x1, x2, x3. Now the second step is to find out the value of y1, y2, y3. Okay, so the function is given here y is equal to 5 sine x. This function in different numerical will be different. This may be a trigonometric function, this may be an exponential function. Okay, any function will be given in the problem statement in the examination. So in this problem statement, function is given y is equal to 5 sine x. So putting the value of x1, x2, x3 in this equation, I can find out the value of y1, y2 and y3. So y1 is equal to 5 sine x1. 5 sine x1 is equal to 6.02 degree. So after solving, y is equal to value of y1, I am getting here 0.5243. value of y2, putting the value of x2, which is 45 degree here, putting the value of x2, the value of y2 is getting here 3.5355. And the value of y3 by putting the value of x3, which is 83.971. So 5 into sine of this value, I'm getting the value of y3 is 4.972. Now the next step is, step number 3 is calculate angle relationship for function generation. That means you have to find out value of theta 1, theta 2, theta 3. That is not given. Theta starting and theta final is given. But theta 1, theta 2, theta 3 is not given. And phi 1, phi 2, phi 3, which is inclination of output link. This is the inclination of input link. And this is the inclination of output link, which is not given. Final phi and starting phi is given. And in between that, we have to find out 3 precision points. So equation, as we learned in previous session, theta at j is equal to delta theta divided by delta x into x at j minus x starting plus theta starting. So all the values we have by putting the values of all of xj, x theta, theta s and delta theta and delta x, I will find out theta at 1. So theta at 1, theta starting is given 30 degree plus delta theta, we have already found out 120 divided by delta x, which is 90 degree, x at j, x at 1. So starting x at 1, we have already find out here, starting x 6.028. Okay, 6.028. Putting the value at 6.028, 02 minus x starting is equal to 0. After solving theta, I have found out here theta 1 is equal to 38.026 degree. Now theta at 2, the formula is same, 30 plus starting theta, 30 plus delta theta divided by delta x, 120 by 90. The value will be same here, only x value of xj will goes on changing, xj. Okay, now the x at 2, x2 is 45 degree minus 0. I'm getting here after solving theta 2 is equal to 90 degree. And the same theta 3, this value and this value will be the same, only x at 3. I'm taking here x3, 83.97 minus x starting, which is 0, is equal to theta 3. I'm getting here 141.96 degree. Now to find out phi at j, phi 1, phi 2, phi 3. So formula is same, phi j, instead of theta I put here phi, and instead of xj I am putting here yj. Instead of x delta x I am putting delta y. And here x starting, instead of x starting I am putting y starting. Okay. After simplifying, after putting the values of all delta theta, delta y, yj and ys. Okay. Theta phi 1 I am getting here, phi 1 is equal to 66.2916 degree. Starting x is given 60 degree plus delta phi is starting final minus phi minus starting phi. That difference is getting here 60, where delta y is 5. Okay, y at j, y at 1, y1, value of y1 is 0.5243 minus y starting is 0. So after solving this equation, I am getting phi at 1, phi 1 is equal to 66.2916 degree. Same likewise here, phi at 2, only y at 2, y2 value will change here, y2 value will change here, and all the values will remain same. So y2 value is 3.535. And after solving this equation, the value of phi 2 is getting here 102.42 degree. And next, phi at 3, phi 3, only y3 value I am putting here instead of yj, that means y3. So putting the value of y3, 4.972. After solving this equation, I am getting the value of phi 3 is equal to 119.664 degree. So after getting theta 1, theta 2, theta 3, phi 1, phi 2, phi 3, the last and most important thing is calculate the value of K1, K2, K3 with help of Freudenstein equation. This is the equation which we derived in previous lecture. Cos theta minus phi is equal to K1 cos phi minus K2 cos theta plus K3. This equation is known as Freudenstein equation. I will share the link of the previous session. You can see that equation again. I will call that equation. And now we have three values of theta and three values of phi. Okay, substituting the value of theta and phi in this equation, we will get here cos theta 1 minus phi 1. This is the value of theta 1 minus phi 1. K1 cos phi 1 minus K2 cos theta 1 plus K3. Second equation I am getting here cos phi 2 theta 2 minus phi 2 is equal to K1 cos phi 2 minus K2 cos theta 2 plus K3. And third equation, as there are three precision points, so we will get three equations. As there will be four precision points, you will get four equations. Okay, but in this question, up to three precision points we have to find out. We have to solve this equation. So we will get three equations as we have three values of theta and three values of phi. So putting the values cos theta 3 minus phi 3 is equal to K1 cos phi 3 119.664 minus K2 cos theta 3 141.96 plus K3. So now in front of you three equations and three unknown. You can solve these on the calculator, three equation and three unknown. And I think you know the procedure how to find out the three equations with three unknown on the calculator. So after solving these three equations, simultaneous equation, okay, the value of K1 I am getting here minus 0.44. Value of K2 I am getting here minus 0.222. And value of K3 is equal to 0.882. So on the calculator, solving three simultaneous equations with three unknown, I am getting the value of K1, K2 and K3 directly. Okay, now putting the values of, now the next step is calculating the length of link, which is asked in the problem statement for 12 marks. Okay, so as you know, we learned the derivation of Freudenstein equation, in which this is the AD is the fixed link denoted by small d, AB is the input link or driving link, which is denoted by small a. The small a and small d are the length of the linkages. Small b is the length of intermediate link or coupler link BC, and small c, which is output link or driven link, which is the length of small c, and AB is making angle theta with the fixed link, and CD, which is output link, is making angle phi with the fixed link, and coupler link is making angle beta with the fixed link. Okay, now assuming the length of fixed link B, small d is equal to 10 unit, 10 centimeter, okay, or 10 unit. I'm assuming, you can assume different value also, as it is not given in the problem statement, but you have to mention in the examination length of fixed link. Assume length of fixed link D is equal to 10. That you have to highlight in the examination while solving the numericals. So K1 is equal to D by A. The value of K1 is equal to D by A. Fixed link, ratio of fixed link divided by input link. Now we know the value of K1. We have already found out the value of K1, putting the value of K1 here. And D is 10 as we assume here. D is equal to 10. Putting the value of D is 10. So we get the value of A is here 10 divided by minus 0.44. The length of input link I'm getting here 22.727 unit. Now to find the value of C, which is output link, so K2 is equal to D divided by C, which is a ratio of fixed link divided by output link. K2 is the ratio of length of fixed link divided by length of output link. Remember that point. So putting the values of K2 and D, I'm getting the value of C, which is length of output link is equal to 10 divided by minus 0.022. Now, if you are getting the minus value here for in the answer, neglect that minus sign, as the length of link is never in minus. So neglect the minus sign, only write the magnitude of that link, 22.727 unit. Okay, forget about the minus sign. Here also forget about the minus sign. So value of C, value of output link, length of output link is getting here 45.04. Now the K3 is equal to A square plus C square plus D square minus B square divided by 2A. That is the value of K3 as we derived in previous session. Okay, now putting the values of K3, length of D we know, length of A we have found out, length of C already we have found out, only we have to find out the length of B. Okay, so putting the values of K3 is equal to 0.882, value of A is 22.727 square plus C square 45.04 square plus value of fixed link D is equal to assume 10 square minus B square, only one is unknown, divided by 2AC, 2 into A 22.727 into C 45.04. After solving the equation, the value of B is getting here 28.973 unit. So in this way, you can find out the length of different linkages in 4-bar mechanism. That question compulsory asked in the examination for 12 marks. Okay, so at the end of the session, the student can find out the length of links in 4-bar mechanism with Chebyshev spacing and Freudenstein equation. Thank you for observing this, watching this video.